All right, what's going on, Giants fans? New York Giants Week 8 offensive line report. I'm your host, Bobby Skinner. This one's going to be a little longer. That's why it came out late. Plus, with all the election issues, it's late at night. My hair's kind of nuts right now. So here's what we're going to do. First, if you're looking just for Thomas, I never do this, but because I put it out first, the Thomas video, if you haven't seen it yet, it's part of the rookie breakdown of Wills, Becton, and Thomas. It's 7 minutes and 38 seconds, so if you want to skip through it when it gets to that, but I'm going to put that third on the list. Some Nick Gates, Kevin Zeitler stuff is at the end, some leftover stuff, one Cam Fleming thing. I'm really focusing on the positive for the most part on those guys. Peart, I went through a good amount of stuff of his. He'll be second. This is a very individual base this week because the rookies got to play. And Shane Lemieux. Shane Lemieux is the reason why it took me so long. Like I said, plus all the it's been a crazy week. 12 minutes on Shane Lemieux. 12 minutes. Some good and some ugly. It's kind of like I thought, hey, he's going to be good in the run game. The pass game is just kind of iffy. So let me preface it. We'll get into Lemieux in a second. Let me preface this. Lemieux is not an upgrade to Will Hernandez. Lemieux being in had nothing to do with Andrew Thomas playing his good game. Lemieux is good in the run game. He has a lot to work on the pass game. Not a lot, but he has a lot of room to improve in the pass game. But it's not like a ton of stuff he needs. It's not like he's just broken and he needs to fix all this stuff. So Lemieux needs to work on some stuff in the pass game. But he is not an upgrade over Will Hernandez. Not even close. Hernandez is better than him in every single aspect. Mentally, in the run game, and in the pass game is where it's the biggest. We'll go through some stunts. And like I said, people never remember the good stunts. Thomas and Hernandez, for the most part, have been pretty decent on stunts this year. They've had some bad ones, but for the most part, they've been decent. So anyways, I don't want to delay it anymore. Let's get into Shane Lemieux. How do you do? All right, first play for Shane Lemieux. We're going to go through the run. The run was good. We're going to go through the run. Then we're going to go through some good pass and then some bad pass. So let's go through it. First play. I like this. So good, that's good technique, Rick. Your feet wide, hands up in his chest, but 92 is reading. He's reading where that back goes. And so when he moves, Shane Lemieux, when they do that, you just redirect, and that's how you get movement. You don't let him just come off of you. Good stuff there, like that. Here we got on the touchdown. Just linebacker. Slow. Choppy steps. Bam. Just finish it. It's not the craziest block in the world. Get on him and finish it. Gallman ends up finishing it for him, but I like that. Got a combo block here. Bam. Gives a nice little wham to the defensive tackle on Thomas. Gets it over. Pick up the linebacker. Bam, there's a hole. You just made the hole, Shane Lemieux. Good stuff. Unfortunately, we're using 45-year-old Alfred Morris. I don't know why we're doing that. Got it here. Just it's supposed to be a combo with 92. He ends up working with Gates. Just a nice little mean double team. Getting nasty. Now the camera angle, the camera crew sucks on that one. By the way, I feel like the Giants camera crew for all 22 has gotten worse. But just watch. Bully. Come on, man. That aggravates the crap out of a defensive line right there. Here, we got another double team. He's got a double team with Gates. Gets good movement. That's good. We'll go through it. Comes off. That's good. But the thing is I love the movement. But right here, come off onto 45. Come off on the Devin White. Block that. Because if everything gets blocked here perfectly, it doesn't. But Devin White's able to make the play there, So anyways, Oh, this one he's just pulling. He was good at pulling. There was one bad, like, not bad play, but like not good, perfect pull. But he basically always did what he was able to do. Just want to kick out. You want to get that inside shoulder of Jason Pierre-Paul. That's all your goal. You're not trying to move this guy to the sideline. I mean, you would like to do that, but just get to that inside shoulder. Don't let him rip through. Bam. There you go. Whatever happens in here is not your issue. You created the hole with Peart with that down block. Good stuff there, Peart. We'll talk about you later. Again, pulling as the lead blocker. Right here. Inside shoulder. Bam. There you go. Could get a little more movement, but that's a good pull right there. It's a good pull. Let's go through some a few good pass reps. And most of them look the same. But here, just nice wide feet. Gives up a little penetration, but Gates looks over. He trusts him. Finish it. Good stuff there. Keep those feet wide. Keep them moving. Good stuff. Here, good. Hands. Wash the hands. See that right hand? Get it off. Back inside. Perfect. That's beautiful right there. You get that hand back inside, and then your hands and arms you can use those to break them off of you. You said good feet. There's something there that we do need to talk about that we will get to, but nonetheless, that was a good rep. Next, I mean, just good hand replacement. That's what you like out of him. Like, you got the hands inside the chest. That's where you want them. Break those hands off of you. You do. Bam, punch. And the feet are good. Here, he gets a little help from Nick Gates. What I like is that a lot of guys just kind of like, oh, let me wait for this guy to get up. He says, no, after I get that help from Gates, which good awareness on Gates, I'm trying to finish this, dude. I'm trying to finish you. I'm trying to bully you. That's what you like about Shane Lemieux, is he just seems like a genuinely mean NFL player. Here we go. Okay, so these couple reps, it's not the fairest ones to get on him for, but nonetheless, it's Jason Pierre-Paul, defensive tackle. Goes to protect the inside, and Jason Pierre-Paul just jukes the crap out of him with his hands, and then uses his hands. He gives up the outside too easily. Now the running back is there to help, but if there's no running back there, that's an issue. Again, Jason Pierre-Paul. Jason Pierre-Paul is a defensive end for a reason, and Shane Lemieux is not a tackle. But he goes to do that punch. Pierre-Paul's been through that. Swipes those hands off. Now, like we've talked about with Thomas, that right foot isn't powering down, so you can stay horizontal. Watch it swing back. That right foot swings back is never good. Again, having Gates there helps. Next play. And Dominic Sue gives up a pressure. I don't know if they count that as a QB hit. But it's just basically he allows them to get up to upfield too much. And this is where Will Hernandez is better than him. Will Hernandez has helmet to helmet. Like a guard, you got it. You the best ones have you have their helmet right across from your helmet. You're not letting them get your outside shoulder. And that's what he does. So it's not necessarily a bad punch. Now he does lean because Sue is good with those hands. Gets those hands off of them. But it's just the idea, you're kind of letting him do this. Like when he goes to do his punch, I mean, he's already on your outside shoulder. So you notice how he goes to punch like right out of his stance. I think he should just shuffle his feet over and then punch. Now you could do it all at the same time, but worry about getting your feet over before worrying about the punch. Next rep. This one, I don't know what the deal is on this. Because he's helping. I can't really see his hands. I just think he just doesn't punch. He gets bull rushed and watch the feet click together. Kind of gets thrown to the side. He gets up a pressure there. Now, Jeff Schwartz actually did a good video of this. And I don't really like Jeff Schwartz that much, so I don't like giving him a ton of credit. This was the blitz, the cover zero all-out blitz. And basically what he said is you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 versus 6. So you got Shane Lemieux here. He said the sack, how you can tell, is because Lewis, his eyes are on this blitzer right here in Antoine Winfield Jr. His eyes are on there. See how Lewis goes there? But Lemieux picks it up. The giveaway is that this is supposed to be Peart here, Zeitler here, Gates here, Lemieux here, Thomas here. Now, White does the fake back out in coverage and then blitz, which a lot of teams have been doing to the Giants. Not the fake, but the backing out, especially on third down. So Shane Lemieux kind of is like, okay, I'll just pass that off and go help with the blitz. And then Gates realizes, he's like, I am supposed to come off there. I am supposed to come off. So it's just a simple mental mistake that he can, like, that'll get cleaned up. I'm not worried about that. So people were talking about the stunts, and then like this next one's the touchdown. People are like, man, he saved Thomas on this. You know how I was talking about guys getting upfield on his outside shoulder? It was screwing Thomas, and now people always remember the bad stunt pickup, but honestly, Will Hernandez and Andrew Thomas have done a pretty fine job of picking up stunts this year. You can't let him get outside of you like that. This is why you got to have your helmet you're in front of his. So even if you give up penetration, and the thing is you have to know that Thomas is coming off of this. He just like throws it to Thomas to pick up the stunt. And then what I do like is he stays on it when he realizes Thomas isn't going to get over there. But I mean, watch when they start the stunt. Thomas can bang down there, and like Thomas should do a better job. But having your hips turned like that as a guard, that's what leads to that. That's what leads to bad stunt pickup. And also, they may have just now, on the other hand, they may have just realized that they had center help on that one. All right, next one, basically the same thing. I mean, what is Thomas supposed to do here? You know, like when they go to stunt, Thomas can't come. Thomas can't get back here because he's already given up penetration and his outside shoulder. And then the last one. Like I said, the exact same thing. When they go to stunt, now people are like, "Well, look, there's room to go there." That's not how football works. You can't give up that outside shoulder consistently. So this was kind of like, I did the pregame breakdown of Lemieux from some Oregon film, and this is it's basically, to be honest, exactly what I thought. It's going to be good in the run game. There's going to be some bully ball in the run game. Not great in the pass game. Will Hernandez is flat out better than this guy. That's not a knock. Will Hernandez, I think, is a pretty decent left guard. He's not the all-pro that we thought he'd turn into. He's not the Pro Bowl, but I think Will Hernandez is a pretty decent one. People are just mad at him because he's not the all-pro, but he is certainly better than Shane Lemieux. And Shane Lemieux's first start, though, too, and against a good defensive line. So I also want to keep that in mind as well. So for start number one, I am happy with Lemieux because it's kind of what I expected. All right, Matt Peart. Here's what I'll say on Peart. He looked good. He looked confident. I have this stupid headphone in my ear to see when that last one ended. They're really loud. I'm on the Matt Peart start right tackle train. I think mixing him in the games, I think he's ready. I think he's ready to start right tackle. That being said, do they want to start him his first game against Chase Young? I don't know, but I'm ready. I'm ready for Matt Peart to start at right tackle. Let's get into it. All right, let's go through Matt Peart, man. Some good stuff. Let's just get through it. First play, got him at right tackle. He only played 25 snaps. Got Ndamukong Suh in front of him. Kind of catches in the run play, but watch. Watch as Suh tries to get back inside. Peart redirects and just basically forces Suh to give up on this play. Turns him, hinges him. Base is a little skinny, but that happens when you're moving a guy that quickly. Here we got a combo block. And this is all in chronological order, by the way. You got Zeitler and him combo blocking. Now, I love the double team. I do. But somebody had to come off on here. And I'm pretty sure the way he's flowing, it was supposed to be Peart. One of these two had to come off. Now, Caden doesn't do a great job blocking, so the hole gets clogged anyways. But you got to come off on that. Somebody's got to come off on it. But overall, just moving the double team. I like that. Next rep. Watch JPP go for his hands. And nothing. Nothing. He thought he was going to get him off balance or something. Stays square, stays calm. Good stuff. Here, I love this. So, they want to run a stunt. Watch how well Peart plays this. Watch as soon as Shaq Barrett, the defensive end, as soon as he motors down for a stunt, which is now, as soon as he does it, watch Peart's head flip, come up and pick it. Immediately. It's crazy how quick he picked that up. To the point where Barrett realized, oh, they've got this picked up. I'm just going to go on the outside. Peart comes off. Doesn't really punch, but those long arms. Now it's the sack all on the other place, but nonetheless, good stuff there. That was we went over that. That was Lemieux on that one. Next play, good. Opens the hips up a little too early, but we can live with that because it's something he needs to work on. But it's better than him just getting totally beat, and he has the arm length and the athleticism to deal with it a little bit. But it's kind of like a curse and a blessing. He doesn't really punch. He catches. But with that is this defensive end is trying to play off of his punch. And the hands aren't there, so he goes for that swipe and dip. And Peart just kind of washes him back. Next play. Again, it's kind of the same rep. This play, I like how he doesn't punch, he catches. So he gets bull rush a little bit. But you can see that he's making an effort to not open up his hips too early. Let's see. The ball gets snapped at he's 1, 2, 3 sets. So at 5 yards, he's starting to turn his hips. You can live with that. He doesn't, like I say, he doesn't punch. So he gets bull rushed. And you see he's off balance right there. But he does re-anchor. So that's not a great rep, but that's a win. That's a win, especially with the ball already out. And then here, just watch him pancake this dude. Just watch him pancake. That's beautiful. I love pancakes. I love watching it. In the NFL, you don't see it a ton. Now his hands, you might be able to get him for holding. Like I said, I can't even see if he's grabbing. But the hands are around him. But you know what? They don't call it. So this guy's trying to flow and get outside the outside shoulder. Put that left hand on the small of his back. And get big on him. That's a pancake. Gates actually got called for holding on that one. Actually, let's go through that right now. So I don't have to put it on Gates' video. And who's grabbing who? Is Gates really just yanking on him? I don't know. Again, Another last one, pass rep. Doesn't punch. Like, I guess he punches, but it's not like a violent punch. But he's like, once he's locked on, man, his arms are so long. And he's strong. And it's just long, strong. Oh, long, strong arms. That's what we'll call them. Oh, long, strong arms. I mean, it's just over. So good stuff there from the rookie out of UConn. All right, like I said, I already did. I was just re-listening to me doing the long, strong. That made me laugh. If you already watched the rookie left tackle breakdown, just skip the next 7 minutes and 38 seconds. If you didn't, is Andrew Thomas only good at Monday Night Football? Because he was good. He was really good. I pointed out in the beginning of the video, but that's why it gets me excited, because he started protecting the inside. All right, let's get into it. All right, Andrew Thomas, Week 8 versus the Tampa Bay Bucs. Very impressive. In a game he needed to have. He needed to be impressive. He had been struggling of late. And I love there's something they did, which we'll start out this video going through, that protect him from getting beat inside. He has been getting beat inside ever since the teams figured out Week 2, like, oh, he leaves the inside open and his right foot doesn't power down strong. Teams have been attacking it. They coached him up and they gave him some new stuff. Doesn't make him a perfect tackle, but it helps him. It helps him from looking silly on a lot of plays. So let's just go right through it. I mean, I was very impressed with him in this game. Watch the right foot. Watch the right foot. What have we been talking about these last 5 weeks? When this move happens, or there's a threat of being inside, he's so worried about getting beat around the corner that when they do go inside, his right foot swings. Instead of powering down here, it swings back, and it leaves a path to the quarterback. This week they said, hey, when they go to make their move, whatever their move is, take that right foot and power it down and force them outside. You have the athleticism, you have the speed, you have the strength to win it on the outside. And that's exactly what happens on this play. Doesn't lean. A little bit over his toes. Good punch. Win. A win. Next play. This one is not even that great, but it's just protecting your inside. Watch. Okay. Look, JPP. Looking to go inside. Looking to go inside. And watch what happens. That right foot, and now it doesn't power down up, but it goes horizontally. Maybe a little bit back. And you are now square with the line instead of your hips turned inside and giving him a path to the quarterback. That bull, he's getting better at stopping the bull by getting those feet under control underneath him. Get those hands swiped off you, punch. Bam, that's a good rep. I don't care how close he is when the ball is being thrown. That's a good rep right there. Again, got a vertical, and then watch the right foot. Watch, as soon as JPP makes that move, watch the right foot. Powers down. Now you are forced to go inside. You are forced to go outside, Jason Pierre-Paul. Good hand fight. Hands and feet working together. I mean, good stuff, man. Here we got Ndamukong Suh. These guys don't get a lot of chances on the edge, so when they do, they try to take advantage of them. Punch. Gets them off of them. Hands reloaded. Bam. Locked on. Play over. That's Ndamukong Suh. Play over. Now, this ends up being really bad for the Giants, but nonetheless, Andrew Thomas does his job there. Here we got Jason Pierre-Paul. He's going to try and hit him with the bull rush. Power down. Power down. He's getting those feet behind him. I love it. I love it. Here we go. Next one. We got Levante David, linebacker. You're like, oh, I get my chance at this rookie left tackle who's been giving up pressure. No, you don't get a chance. He shows his strength, those long-ass arms. It's like, dude, you guys are not going to be able to put linebackers on me. You're going to have to use Jason Pierre-Paul or somebody, even though Pierre-Paul's not getting the job done. All right, so a couple bad reps in the pass game. This was the two that, most of them were actually in the last drive. Just good. Stays extremely vertical. Does the foot down. Just, you got to get the punt. You can't let him get his hands on those shoulder pads like that. Jason Pierre-Paul's too strong. Gets around. Decent recoverability, but not great. Not great. I'm not going to say decent. So that was bad. This one he had decent recovering. Decent punch. Again, he gets ripped on that. Now, I like that he's protecting the inside. Let him make you beat him outside. But this is something, he just has natural recoverability. It's not the greatest footwork in the world, but he just has natural recoverability. Comes out here, and a Jones who's scraping up in the pocket and finishes the play. Now, Jones ends up running on this play. But nonetheless, he's not just like flat on his ass when that happens around the corner. This is good stunt pickup. Now, these two weren't great. Shane Lemieux, this is his first game. A lot of times he was screwing up the stunts because he was letting this guy get up so field. So this is good stunt pickup, but you just got to finish. The same thing. Leaning. I get that that's not, the defensive end. Leaning. And again, another dumb Jones mistake. Here, just bull rush. I mean, this is a long developing play, but you know what? You have to hold your blocks on these long developing plays. I mean, good. Now the right foot swings back a little bit, but when it's a bull rush on the inside, you kind of live with that. And he pushes it down. I mean, it's not like a really bad block. I mean, Jones is, he's 7 yards up in the pocket. I mean, like I'm not mad at Andrew. Like, let's say this: compared to the last 5 weeks, if that's the play we're looking at, that's bad. I will freaking take it. In the run game, it's just some good stuff. We got a down block here on Ndamukong Suh. Just gets movement on him. Keeps those feet churning. Just those feet keep churning. And look where the running back's coming off of. Right off your ass, young man. Right off. Big gain for the New York Giants in the run game. Big game in the New York Giants in the run game. Again, combo to here. I mean, just gets movement. Now, he ends up getting tossed at the end of this play. But that's how defensive linemen feel good, like try and make themselves feel good about themselves when they get their ass pushed back. It's like, oh, well, at the end of this play, I'll get him leaning. But look how, nice wide base, short, choppy feet. The base skinnies up a little bit. But I mean, that's good. That's a good job right there. Giants continue to count on Evan Ingram to make blocks, which does not work. It just doesn't work. But that's a good block by the young man. And then on a touchdown. You're running. It's a run out. You're blocking him out. He redirects. You redirect. And you finish him through. And then you celebrate. It's good to see him celebrate. It really is. So, very happy for the young man that he put together a good game. People are asking if he's only good at Monday Night Football. So, very happy for him to put this game together. All right, let's finish it off with Nick Gates, Kevin Zeitler, and a little bit of Cam Fleming. Nick Gates is falling into the category of, hey, there's really nothing new for this, and that's good. Kevin Zeitler is very solid. Fleming was up and down, but not horrible either. So, you can live with that. All right, let's get into it. All right, first play, just Nick Gates and Kevin Zeitler pulling. Baldy pointed out on this one that, hey, Peart, rookie, beautiful. Lemieux, rookie, beautiful. Thomas, rookie, beautiful. But nonetheless, we're here to watch these guys pull. First one, Zeitler. Dude, when they cut, you just gotta get on them and get big. And don't get up. And then let's watch Gates. Get around that corner. No point in just trying to regular block him. Barrel roll through him. Cut block. And that's enough for Alfred Morris, who's 90 million years old, to get himself a nice little 18-yard gain. This next one, just a good stunt pickup by Nick Gates and Kevin Zeitler. I'll play it through. I mean, they've got a lot of people closer to the line of scrimmage here. Zeitler immediately sees the stunt, pushes, gets Gates off of him. Stunt pickup. First down Giants. This one is Gates does a good job on this one, but watch Zeitler and Fleming on this one. Bam, just opens up a hole. Look. Zeitler and Fleming. Hip to hip combo blocking. Zeitler comes off at the right time. He sees that linebacker slamming down on that A gap. Fleming, when they try and redirect, bury them. Good job on the tight ends on this one. How about that? Man, when tight ends block, big plays happen. It's honestly as simple as that. Here, watch Nick Gates. Jason Pierre-Paul's going to loop around. And you just take out two guys. I love it. There's nothing for me to break down on this one. Watch, he helps Lemieux. Sees, all right, I've got that taken care of. Let me help out my guys on the right side. Bam. Chaos. More chaos with Jones throwing an interception. Here's the screenplay. Now just watch Nick Gates right here. Okay. Here's something that I love. And this is what makes me like a guy more than others. He's knocked him on the ground. Good job. You know that the play's done. Like, you know that this guy is not making... There will be zero impact on the play. This guy is zero impact, and you know that. You see the ref right there. Just finish his ass off. Make him feel you. I love that. This one's on outside zone. Gates gets called for holding on this. I can't see his hand. Maybe he's grabbing there. But, I mean, it doesn't look like he's pulled. It almost looks like he just, 56 tries to sell a holding penalty. But what I want to watch is Kevin Zeitler. I mean, Lemieux's not able to get to this guy, and I don't blame him. That's kind of an impossible, block to make if he reacts quickly. But this should be an impossible block by Zeitler. Now, White reads it, but White is really fast. And watch Zeitler get on it, and then watch those hips swing around. I mean, that's how you draw it up on the board. That linebacker coach is pissed off at Devin White for letting him do that. I mean, he's livid. So, good stuff. All right. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. A little longer this week, a little delayed. It'll be out more timely next week. Monday Night Football election. I said it a million times already. I'm tired. I didn't go to sleep till 3:30 in the morning Monday because of Monday Night Football. And then I was one of those dummies who stayed up till 4 in the morning because they said there was going to be more results coming in at 4 in the morning on Tuesday. So I'm tired. Subscribe, do all that stuff so I can get better hair products because it's starting to just get unruly. Thank you.